The topic of our webinar today is key features of video on Wialon. And here's our agenda. The first point is video layout on the monitoring panel. Then we'll talk more about notifications for video monitoring, video reports, and we'll also have a guest speaker, Teng from Streamax, who will talk more about the recently integrated app, which is called ActiVision. So let's start our webinar. The first point is video layout on the monitoring panel. According to the American Transportation Research Institute, drivers with a reckless driving violation were 114% likely to be involved in a crash. Employers bearing crash-related costs can fork out anything from $17,000 to $500,000 per incident, depending on the injuries or fatalities involved. Having a video recording device that can potentially mitigate those costs is a big business incentive for deploying a video intelligence solution. We know that video is the future, so we would like to review the video features on Wialon available today. I would like to start the webinar with a refresher of where to find any mentioning of the video on Wialon. The first and foremost would be the monitoring panel and the icons which are directly or indirectly associated with the video monitoring. The two directly related icons are the image icon on the top panel of the monitoring tab, and the video icon. However, I added two indirectly associated icons which can be helpful in setting up a unit for video monitoring, as well as creating commands, and they are unit properties and commands. So in order to enjoy the full abilities of video on Wialon, we need to get some preparation work done. That's why we can discuss the prep icons first. And they are unit properties and commands. So when it comes to unit properties, you're able to see the standard unit properties window with general properties of the unit. You create a unit, you choose the device type of the video monitoring unit, which is integrated with Wialon, and on the right side of that field, you will see that there is a button which can be used to configure the device parameters for the given unit. Now, it's active only when the configuration is supported within the selected device type. For the video monitoring, we will need some additional section. We will need this additional section to enter the, first of all, the video server, which is our server, the IP and the port, and the IP server of the so-called media server or RTMP server, which will help us to stream the live feed of the live stream. You will also need to name the camera aliases. Please reach out to your hardware manufacturer for additional information on those. Usually, a video monitoring manufacturer provides the recommendation of or info of how to set up that additional server. Now, moving on to the commands. After setting up the device configuration in the general settings, it's also helpful to create commands associated with the video, such as, for example, download history video or record live video. Those commands will be helpful in creating notifications or alerts and also video reports. Please note that the available commands depend on the type of the device and its configuration. Again, please reach out to the hardware manufacturer for more information about the supported commands of your device. Moving on. Now let's talk about two direct icons. And they are the images icon and the video icon itself. So let's talk about the image icon. The image icon gives you the ability to view the latest media files pictures or video received from the unit. If the button is dark, so it means that there are recent video files. If the button is grayed out, it means that there are no available pictures or videos. In order to see what media files there are, you can click on the button on the monitoring panel, and the video or the picture will be pulled out to the screen, like here. The live stream or the video icon also gives you the ability to see to operate, the video in the mode of video monitoring. Again, if it's grayed out, it means that the live stream is not available. Either it's not supported by the device or the setup is not done yet. If it is darker in color, then the live feed is available, and you can click on that icon and you will see a mini window open up with the live stream available. Here we have two channels or two cameras, the driver facing and the road facing. You can expand that. To the full screen, like here. And you can also minimize that by clicking on this button. So let me show you how it works. So we go to Live View, click on the button, and then a mini window opens up. Click on the Expand button, and we will see the live stream in real time. Then we minimize it, and we close the mini window. There are also other tabs where you can find video mentioning, and you can add through the monitoring options customizer the icon Quick Track. By building a track for the certain period of time, you're able to see those video markers. It means that the video is available at a given time from a given message from the device. Obviously, you can also build the track under the Tracks tab on the monitoring interface. Okay, great. So now we're moving back to moving forward to the notifications for video monitoring. The notifications for video monitoring are essential, but I'm not going to cover in details of how to create notifications because this is a topic of a different webinar. You can find more information on our YouTube channel, Gurtam N. You can create different types of notifications, GSN, sensor value, parameters in the message, which will work for video. However, I would like to pay special attention to the notification trigger. Whenever you're setting up a notification for video monitoring, an important thing to be mentioned is choosing the correct notification trigger. Apart the standard notification triggers, such as display the pop-up on the map or registering unit as a violation, we'll also recommend you to add the execute a command notification trigger. So, and then we already created the commands prior to that. We covered that. We created a record live video, for example, command in the unit properties. So now the logic will be when the notification trigger happen, the command will be sent to record a live video. So here's the example. The notification triggered, and the command was sent to the device to record a live video. The video was downloaded, and we see that from the chat with drivers window. And then you're able to watch that video after the notification trigger by clicking on this image icon on the bottom of the screen, or on this image icon on the monitoring panel. So clicking on that, and then a video file will be pulled up. Okay. So you will ask a question. So where do I find those videos which were downloaded? Where can I see those videos? Well, the answer is simple. you can see those videos obviously in video reports. Again, I'm not going to cover in detail of how to create a report on Wialon. However, I would like to say that video reports on Wialon are very straightforward and simple. So whenever you are creating a new video report, in the new table, you need to choose the table which is called video. You don't have to select any columns in the video report. Column selection is not required. So after you created that video report, you can run it for your video monitoring unit. And then the report will look like this. It will have the time, the location, and also the video associated with certain event. In this report, we can see that the videos are duplicated. Again, it's just because we have two cameras, two channels, and they are the driver-facing camera and the road-facing. So you click on that icon, and you are able to see the video itself. Okay, great. So that was a brief review of key features of video on Wialon. However, we would like to give more information on the recently integrated app with Wialon, which is called ActiVision. Yes, there is an app for that right now, for video solution. Let me share a couple of words about that integration. At the beginning of the year, Streamax reached out to us with the idea to create an app for the video monitoring, which will work with Streamax video solutions. We supported this idea, and our teams gave recommendations. After a couple of months, a beta version of that app was ready for testing. The testing was led by Gurtam North America, and we identified 4 partners whom I would like to thank for taking the time to test the app, provide the feedback and expertise. The global launch of the app took place at Telematics in Minsk. So now I would like to give a word to Teng from Streamax, who will share more information about ActiVision. Okay. Hi, Sam.
Hey, Liana. Thank you for introduction. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys. 1 second. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Sam. I'm from Streamax. I'm the account manager specializing in helping Gurtam partners with video telematics solutions. So ActiVision is the first Wialon integrated video management app. ActiVision is hosted on a cloud server, which is managed by our in-house IT department. More importantly, ActiVision is a platform that you don't need to send a long user manual to your end users. Let me show you how does it look like. So this is the Wialon platform that you are familiar with. Going to the app section, you can find ActiVision app. Jumping from Wialon to ActiVision, our server will bring all vehicles, vehicle groups, and the driver information to our server. An end user should feel like ActiVision just as a part of the Wialon system. There are 3 main features for end users: monitoring, alert, and evidence. The first one is the monitoring feature. As you can see, there are 2 online vehicles, Mac 208 and the white F350. You can locate the first vehicle on the map and also watch live stream. This is the 1-channel system. You can enlarge the window by double-clicking on it. And the white F350 is the second vehicle. You can also locate it and watch a 2-channel live streaming. And for this system, you can also enlarge the 4-channel window to see the details. We also have a time gap feature, just in case the end user forget to close the window and consume a lot of the data. And the second feature is the real-time alerts. All type of alerts gonna show here simultaneously, such as harsh events like harsh braking, AI alerts like a forward collision warning, and panic button. And alerts can be categorized into 3 importance levels from 1 star to 3 star. And you can also check the vehicle route and request live streaming directly on this page. And whenever there's an alert trigger, there will be an evidence created. For example, this is a harsh braking event. By clicking on it, it will bring you to evidence page. On the left side, it shows the vehicle, alert information, and the driver information. In the middle, you can play the video and watch the video clip. And here, we have a G-sensor chart, so you know this guy is actually doing harsh braking. On the right side, it is the vehicle alert location. And also in this section, the vehicle speed and the engine revolution will be shown when you connect our camera to the ECU. And at the bottom, you can actually download this evidence and save the video clip locally. Or you can share this evidence through email or QR code. And we also have an evidence processing feature, and the fleet manager can put some notes here. And after you click submit, this evidence will become a processed evidence. So after day of operation, the fleet manager can only check unprocessed evidence that is newly created today. And another feature we have is called video request. So when something happens, the fleet manager can also request a video clip uploading to server from the device by typing in the alert name, the vehicle, and the alert time, the channel number, mainstream or substream, video start time and end time, and then click submit. Now the server start to upload to get the video from the device. And you can check the status from the download list. And the account and the user structure in ActiVision are exactly the same as Wialon. So end user will feel like ActiVision is just a part of the Wialon. Under the account management, you can white label this platform with your preferred name and the logo. In the role management, you can block certain sections that you don't want your customer to touch, such as account settings. ActiVision also provides some simple alarm report, location report, and of course the platform setting. So Streamax, we are fully committed to keep developing the Gurtam exclusive platform ActiVision. Every month or two, we're gonna release a new version. By the end of this year, we are looking at adding some new features such as video playback, also the facial recognition for driver ID. Next year, we're gonna have some new features that we are thinking. So that's basically all I have, Liana.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for introducing ActiVision to our partners. So bear with me a little bit. We would like to remind you that our partners can become the partners can become part of events which are associated with global conferences, and we'd like to invite our partners to pre-GITEX Gurtam Partner Conference in Dubai on October 5th, as well as we would like to invite our partners to pre-MWCA Gurtam Partner Conference in USA, Los Angeles on October 21st. Again, thank you. And now these are our contacts. So please reach out to us or reach out to your personal managers for more information. And thank you and questions.